Hi, I'm Josh Weisbrod.
And I'm Ruben Miranda.
And we're here today to talk to you about comics that are coming out this week, the week of November 3rd, 2010.
Yes, right. Let's just go ahead and
jump right in. Guess what's coming out this week? Scarlet. This is the best comic that's coming out right now. This is the best.
We're off to a rocky start, but go on.
This is Brian Bendis and Alex Maleev. You might remember them from Daredevil. This is them drawing a woman, and she is taking the law into her own hands, just like you or I would always have wanted to do. And it's the best comic right now. This chick is in it, really hot. She talks directly to you, the viewer, and then she fights against these corrupt cops and, you know, evil people who have ruined her life. And look at the artwork. That's very nice. This is Alex Maleev. He's making the best comic right now, Scarlet.
Best comic he can make.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool. That makes it really feels like you're there.
Yeah, that's a curious book. Also, there's a new issue, a long-awaited new issue of Berlin by Jason Lutz. This is a fantastic book about people living in that city just before the outbreak of WW2, the big one. And it's just great storytelling with fantastic characters and interesting situations. And I believe A. Hitler makes an appearance himself somewhere in here. I thought I spotted his little mustache.
He is mean.
And I love. Oh, there he is. There he is. I don't know. I like books where he turns up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just a thing that I
like seeing him on TV.
It's alright on TV, I guess.
Well, also this week we got Sweet Tooth coming out. This is the best comic book coming out right now. This is Jeff Lemire telling a post-apocalyptic story of what happens when all these animal kids start surfacing up. Jeff Lemire, great storyteller. This is his, and it's his baby alone. The kid's name in it is Gus, which I guess that's actually his child's name.
Is that right?
Yeah. Anyway, but I hope that nothing like this ever happens to his son.
Maybe
because
his son is like that. Maybe that's the source of the
That is possible. Also, Jeff Lemire is doing Superboy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Jeff Lemire is writing the new Superboy title. The first issue is out this week.
The best comic coming out right now.
This past minute. Why don't you go ahead with that, Superboy?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, it's about Superboy.
Right.
The love child of Lex Luthor and
is that Superman when he was a lad?
No, it is his love child with Lex Luthor. They had a child together, and it's Superboy.
But neither one has a uterus.
Neither one has a uterus. They made him out of a tube of red fluid.
Oh.
Yeah, and he has a dog who's Superman's dog, still alive. Long. That's an old ass dog. If dog years were people years, and
I wonder if he ever did the peanut butter trick with Crypto.
Yeah, his mom, Ma Kent, is in it. She falls out of a window watering plants. What a
peanut butter.
Really? Oh yeah.
All right.
I wonder if they ever. That'd be disgusting.
That would be dangerous.
That'd be really disgusting and gross.
Dog.
Yeah.
He's got superpowers.
But good stuff. And if you're curious about. If you're curious about what's to come, they actually also show you that there too. Oh yeah, okay.
Also this week is a new issue of Strange Tales, the Marvel book that's by a bunch of fantastic indie artists. This is gorgeous. Jaime cover. Jaime Hernandez did the cover. And there's a Gilbert story, a Gilbert Iron Man story. Isn't that outrageous?
Holy crap.
Who'd have thought that these great artists would ever be doing shitty Marvel characters? Who knows? It's amazing. And there's a bunch of other great guys in there. What the hell is that? It's all good stuff. It's all a bunch of indie artists doing their versions of Marvel mainstays. That's poor Horn Shemaya doing Colossus there. That's got to be very interesting.
Wow.
It's good. It's good stuff. It's wonderful. It's really different. There's Tony Millionaire doing Thor. Who would have thunk it that it ever would have happened? It's happening now. You should pick it up. It's wonderful. It's terrific. And I like it.
It's powerful and it can be in your hands today. Much like The Heroic Age, a new trade paperback from Marvel, it's probably the best thing coming out right now. It's got all of these first issues of Secret Avengers, New Avengers, a lot of the recent stuff that's been going on with Marvel. If you've missed out on any of it, it's all right here for you. A quick primer, and you can really get a good idea of what's happening right now in the Marvel Universe now that Siege has ended.
I think it's pronounced primer. I think it's primer.
Ruben, you ignorant slut. This is actually not, it's pronounced primer, and this is what it's about. It's about Marvel. Marvel right now. This is what's going on.
Here's Marvel back then. This is a new collection of Squadron Supreme, a Marvel miniseries from the late 80s, I think it was, written by the great Mark Gruenwald at the time. Marvel's captain of keeping things in continuity and stuff, and just knowing a lot of good stuff about Marvel. It's his reaction sort of to Watchmen. It's a more sophisticated look at superheroes, at least for back then. It's basically Marvel's version of the Justice League. And the kind of stuff that Superman, Wonder Woman, etc. You know, the Green Lantern, the Batman. But it's a Marvel look at the Justice League, and it's like I said, it's a more sophisticated telling of comics. I mean, now it's kind of common, but it was very new back then, and it still reads very, very well. And it includes the Squadron Supreme graphic novel, something that's extremely rare and there's not many of them.
Is that what Supreme Power is based on as well? The modern?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Also, Berkeley Breathitt's version of the Justice League, Bloom County, actually has nothing to do with the Justice League, but it is the best thing coming out right now. It's got Opus and Bill running for president. It's got Opus's wedding to Lola Granola is in here. Lots of crazy stuff. This is 1984 to 1986. If you can't keep up, you don't know what was going on back then, he's got little notes in the margins about, you know, things. We got the anxiety closet here, Binkley's anxiety closet. We got some singing in the shower stuff going on. This is really funny stuff. And if you don't want to read it, then you probably just don't like to laugh. So and also it's really, it's great. It's great.
That's great, Josh. Also is a brand new book called Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave, with a gorgeous portrait of Mr. Lugosi on the cover. It is a collection of horror stories in various styles. Sometimes a classic EC style there. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at all the detail there. Boy, a lot of reading too. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like fun. Zombies, you know, those are not very popular right now. A bunch of different short stories in the old EC type vein.
Jesus,
a bunch of and some fun stuff there too.
That's great.
I guess you're gonna want to keep a copy of this one, eh, Josh?
I'm gonna definitely. I fully endorse this as well. This Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave.
Also, there's a new Batman Catwoman series out. It's a one-shot actually. It's by Howard Chaykin, so they're very likely to do it. If you know anything about Howard Chaykin's books,
Lots of.
he was the guy who created American Flag in the 80s. I'm gonna look at this gorgeous artwork. It's very interesting stuff. Sure, Batman looks like Chaykin Man, like all of his other characters, but it's fun. It's probably very fun and sophisticated. Look at that. There's a threesome going on. I knew some stuff like that was gonna go on. When Howard Chaykin does a book, there's a lot of sophisticated, mature themes hanging out and doings and stuff. What else you got?
Well, I got iZombie coming out this week. Speaking of very popular things like iZombie, zombies are popular right now.
Zombies are?
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
This is the best thing coming out right now.
This is?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's about this woman. She's a zombie and a grave digger, digging graves.
Is she a zombie?
She is, well, that's where it gets pretty complicated because she was able to keep her oversoul and her undersoul. I don't know if you guys have been following that. They explain all that and all that stuff. It's
looks like Mikey Allred art.
You know what? That's exactly who it is. It's Mike Allred, and the writing guy is Chris Roberson. There's a lot of exciting stuff. Well, he's the one who writes this, but it's very well written. It's a lot of fun to read.
This is other book on sale now. It's a collection of Kill Shakespeare. It's a fascinating book. It takes a bunch of different characters from Shakespeare plays and put them all together in a single story, a single narrative. It's a fascinating idea, and it was very well executed. It's terrific, good storytelling. It's wonderful. There's a lot of good fun there for people who have read Shakespeare. There's a lot of like inside lines and stuff, dialogues from various plays and stuff. But if you haven't read it, it's still a very entertaining book, and hell, you just might learn something, Josh, if you read through there. And it's just a lot of fun and good stuff and heady.
I would love to read something heady. But for right now, we got The Boys, which is out this week. We got the trade paperback, number 7, and a new issue, if you're all caught up. But it's basically, it answers the question, who's watching The Watchmen? It's these guys. And then, you should definitely start reading it if you haven't. There's a lot of teen superheroes having violent sex and doing drugs. And, there's some really funny covers, too. Like, look at that. Somebody's kicking, like, The Dark Knight Returns off of a building. See, it's...
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
Anyway, also, what's his name is in it? The guy from, Star Trek, played Scotty. Yeah, that guy's in it.
That's great.
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg, in the book, playing the main character.
Lindsay. since Josh was too well informed to get along with that.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yes, I know. Anyway, that's just some of the stuff that is available here at Forbidden Planet in the store and online.
And we'll definitely, show it to you if you want to come in and talk to us about it.
We will show it to you if you come in the store. We'll be glad to show it to you.
We want to talk to you.
Yeah, come on in and
Please come in.
And we can all be together.
I want to be with you, our customers, as you come into the store.
And as you leave.
Yeah, I want to. Well, I don't want to. I'm probably going to stay here, but.
Lucky us. So do come in. Do come in, and if that's a little scary, you can just avoid him, and some of the less scary people will help you out, or you can just buy stuff online if it's just too frightening to come in the store. And we'll be glad to ship stuff just about anywhere in the world, anywhere, even Antarctica. I think we ship stuff to Antarctica.
We ship to Antarctica.
There was
free
nobody
shipping,
there, but we just
over 50 pounds.
tested it to see that it works out. It came back with penguin feathers and afterbirth.
They got a Bloom County collection, hardcover volume 3.
Right, there's a penguin in that, isn't there?
Yeah, Opus is the main character.
Right. So anyway,
have a wonderful day.
Yeah, do that.
Oh God, I can't wait to see you guys.
Right, and maybe by next week we'll have fixed Josh and things will go a little smoother.
Peace out, homies.
Don't say that. I told you not to say that.